Welcome to another vlog. Actually, this one is gonna be a podcast and will be our first podcast. I want to introduce our first guest for the podcast. She's my colleague. She worked in the theaters, so she's a theater nurse as well. And then she recently went home to Philippines. So we're gonna talk about how she went home to Philippines, how much she spent, and let's all welcome Ali.
Hello,
Hello.
Ashley. Hi.
How
Hi,
are you?
guys. I'm alright. You?
Good,
You
good.
okay?
Yeah. So we don't want to keep you waiting. We're gonna start. Yeah. Yeah. So which airline did you use to go home, or and how much was the ticket price to go home to Philippines?
So I used Kuwait Airways.
Mm-hmm.
So I just heard about it from one of my colleagues as well
Mm-hmm.
that recently went home to the Philippines and used Kuwait Airways. Um, I spent around 1,100
Mm-hmm.
to be exact. You want me to check to be exact?
Yeah, it's fine.
So that is 1,142 pounds. It's 902 pounds,
Mm-hmm.
but with taxes, it's 1,142 pounds.
Oh my gosh, expensive,
So
no?
that's really expensive if you convert it to
Yeah.
Philippine money, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe don't convert it anymore so you won't be hurt.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive because it's peak
Mm-hmm.
season. It was December, but I really liked the baggage allowance. It's
Mm-hmm.
like 23 kilograms each
Each.
luggage. So
Ah.
it's like a good thing for me so that I could bring home a lot of gifts to my
Mm-hmm.
family.
And then there's two of you, so you have like
Yeah.
46
Yeah,
together.
46, 40, no,
Wow.
46 each for us.
46
Yeah,
each.
yeah,
And then plus the hand carry, so you have like
yeah.
7 kilos as well.
Yes,
Wow,
that's
that's nice.
correct, right?
So what made you decide that you want to go home? And this is your first time, right?
Yeah,
Going
that
home.
was my first time going home. Well, because mainly the reason is because of my family.
Mm-hmm.
And it was my second anniversary last January 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking that I'm almost 2 years that month.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to go home to see my family. I think it's a reasonable time to
Mm-hmm.
go
Yeah.
home. And it was, of course, Christmas and New Year. And also just recently turned 27. Oh,
Nice.
sorry, 26. Oh
26.
my God, I
She
said
forgot already the
27.
age.
Yeah, I recently turned
Yeah.
26 in the Philippines as well with
Yeah.
my family. Okay, I can't believe I said that.
Yeah. So she spent the holidays and her 26th birthday there
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
But what are the requirements you need going to
Yeah.
Philippines? Yeah.
So, um, wait, I'm just trying to think about it. So obviously
Mm-hmm.
the ticket you had to buy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the requirements my friend just also told me because
Mm-hmm.
I asked her is the e-visa,
Oh yeah.
so you have to download like an app
Mm-hmm.
in in your phone. It's
Mm-hmm.
called e-visa. No, sorry, egov.
Ego, yeah.
Egov.ph, not e-visa. But oh yeah, that's one more thing, your visa, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because we had the BRP and
Mm-hmm.
it's already not, it's expired December 2024, so
Mm-hmm.
it's not valid anymore. So the first thing I did is renewed my e-visa.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in the gov.uk website anyway. So you just have to renew it, and then it's gonna show that uh, like the validity of
Yeah.
it, or like you're in the work visa or something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And then next is the
Mm-hmm.
egov.ph. So that's like an application you
Can
download in
download,
your
yeah.
phone. It's just for when you enter the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a different because before you like have this paperwork that you declare the money
Yeah.
that you have, or the goods
Mm-hmm.
that you're bringing inside the Philippines. But now it's like all techie now. It's all in
Mm-hmm.
your phone. So you have to just tick some boxes, put your
Mm-hmm.
passport details, and then there's a QR code, and then you're just gonna show it.
Yeah.
They don't even scan it, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
You just need to
They
show it.
didn't
Yeah,
scan.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
And they made it more convenient now because all
Yeah.
online
Yeah,
rather than
it's
printing all the
convenient.
papers you need. But did you have to print like your OEC?
Yeah, when I came
Mm-hmm.
back, I had to do when I was going back, I had to do my OEC. So
Mm-hmm.
that I needed to print.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just 2 months validity. So
Mhm.
I did it like as I was coming back closer to the
Mhm.
date. So I had to print like maybe 4 or 5 copies of that
Ah,
because
really?
yeah, when you're in line, when you're
Mm.
in line in the airport checking in,
Mhm.
I mean, we already did online check-in, but like
Mhm.
when you had to put your bags in,
Yeah.
like there's a an agent that's gonna ask for your OEC, like
Yeah.
a copy of your OEC,
Mhm.
and then when you go to your
Mhm.
immigration, they're also gonna ask a copy of
Mhm.
your OEC. But yeah, that's it.
Mhm. And what do you feel before going home to Philippines? Like, were you excited? Were you nervous? Is this your first time in the
Yeah,
Philippines? Were you
actually,
nervous that you're gonna spend a lot of money?
yeah. Well, I was really spending. First of all, I spent
Yeah.
like full disclosure. I didn't spend a lot of money, mainly because my mom didn't want me to spend a lot of money. My
Ah, that's
mom
good.
is like very, very strict on budget.
Yeah.
Secondly, is that um, we didn't really go a lot of places around in the
Yeah.
Philippines. I really wanted to go like in the beach or something. I mean, I
Mhm.
went to one beach,
Mhm.
but I didn't plan it ahead. I think that was my mistake. Since it was my first time going home, it's
Mhm.
it's like a kind of a mistake for me. I didn't tell my friends that, oh,
You're going home, not
yeah,
all
I
your
mean, they
friends.
know that I'm going home, but
Mhm.
I didn't plan ahead like the trips we're
Yeah.
going to. So the what happened is they didn't book for their leave,
Mhm.
so they didn't request for their leave. So I I wanted to go somewhere. I mean, I have
Mhm.
the money. I just needed
Yeah.
someone to go with.
Mhm.
So mainly I went with my family in Baguio and
Mhm.
then just went around Manila. Not really. I didn't really go to some other provinces, which I really wanted to. But one more thing is that the my extended family, like my grandma
Mhm.
and one of my uncle, they're really old now, so they're
Mhm.
not very comfortable like traveling.
Mm.
So I couldn't. I mean, we feel bad if we go somewhere and they're not included.
Included, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so we're
true.
just when we're going out like we just go out for nice dinners or
Mhm.
lunch, but we didn't go like anywhere far. So that's why I
Mhm.
didn't, spend a lot of money.
Mhm.
So I think I saved around, um, to be exact, 3,000 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I was really like prepared
Yeah.
to bring it on. So 3,000 pounds I saved in my bank account,
Mhm.
and then I only spent like 1,500 pounds
Ah,
or
that's good.
1,700 pounds.
Mhm.
Yeah, because because just like what I said, we didn't go
Mm.
like anywhere, and
Mhm.
I think I spend money on gifts.
Mm. Yeah.
So with the pasalubongs, that's
Yeah.
like a different budget that I
Mm.
set for that.
Mhm.
So that 3,000 pounds is mainly for what I'm going to spend in the
Mhm.
Philippines.
Mhm.
But I didn't spend a lot. Good thing I didn't transfer all of that money in my Philippine bank account. Otherwise, it's going to be converted.
Mhm.
So what I did is I I initially transferred like 1,000 pounds,
Mhm.
and then whenever I needed more money, I would just transfer like
Mhm.
200, and then 500.
Ah,
So
okay.
yeah.
So you didn't put all in one
Yeah,
in your bank
no,
account.
no. I did because yeah, I think my mom would also not want me to do that.
Yeah.
My mom was very careful.
Mhm.
Like my mom would say that, oh, put money on this
Mm.
account, put money on this
Yeah.
account, so that if something happens with this account, you still have money on
Mm.
this account. So
Okay.
yeah, so I
Yeah.
think that's pretty smart. So
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't spend a lot, mainly
Mm.
on dinners, gifts,
Mhm.
lunches, but
Going
not,
out.
yeah,
Yeah.
sadly not on
Mhm.
traveling. But I'm planning
Mhm.
to do that when I go home again.
Mhm.
Who knows, maybe 2 years or 3 years after, I will
Mhm.
plan ahead. Now I've learned my
Yeah.
lesson this time. Yeah.
And it's good that your mom as well is helping you like
Yeah.
how to budget.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
correct.
She's very smart. But
Mm-hmm.
you went to the beach as well, La Union,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah. So I
Mhm.
went to La Union. That was really planned
Ah, okay.
way before
Mhm.
because I wanted to spend my birthday with
Mhm.
my friends, and my friend from London. as
Mm-hmm.
well. She went home 28th of December
Oh,
so that
okay.
we could all get together while I'm
Mm-hmm.
still there because 28th of December, 29th, 30,
Mm-hmm.
the holidays, it goes by really
Quick, quick.
quick. And
Yeah,
then
that's true.
January 2, I'm
Yeah.
leaving. So she's like, I want to be with you guys. I want to catch up with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So she booked her flight 27th of December, and then she came 28th of December around 5 o'clock in the
Oh,
afternoon.
okay.
And then around 2 a.m., 29th, oh, I mean, 28th of December, I mean, 29th of
Yeah.
December, 2 a.m.,
Mm-hmm.
that's when we went to La Union.
Ah, she
Yeah,
went
she's
straight.
straight. So, yeah.
No time to rest.
Yeah, my mom was actually with me, my mom and my
Yeah.
stepdad. They drove us to La Union and then they
Ah, that's
stayed with
good.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because initially we want to
Ride the bus.
yeah, take the
Yeah.
bus, but um the bus schedule would be 9 o'clock in the evening and my
Mm-hmm.
friend just arrived
Right.
like five
Yeah.
o'clock in the afternoon, so she won't have any rest and to
Yeah.
unpack. So I asked my mom to mama because I recently purchased a
Mm-hmm.
family van
Oh,
for us.
wow. Yeah.
So yeah, I purchased a
Mm-hmm.
family van so that we could travel when I go home.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how to drive. So
Mm.
if I wanted to go somewhere, I needed someone to drive
Drive.
me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I asked my mom and my stepdad to like, can you
Mm-hmm.
drive us to La Union? I'll just book you a hotel
Mm-hmm.
with us, and then you can at least see the beach as well. So
Mm.
yeah, I spent my birthday there with my family, with my
Mm-hmm.
mom and my stepdad and my friends. So yeah.
So did you had to pay for all the food or when you go
Uh,
out or the petrol, the gas? Do you have to pay for that as
Actually, it
well?
was a contribution.
Ah,
So
really? Oh, that's
yeah, I
good.
paid for the
Mm-hmm.
accommodation,
Yeah.
but my friend from London said she would pay half with
Mm-hmm.
me, so that's good. So I paid half for the
Mm-hmm.
accommodation, and then my other friends that was included, but
Mm-hmm.
wasn't. I mean, that was in the Philippines. They
Mm-hmm.
paid for the petrol, and
Oh, that's
then
good. Nice
the
friends.
I mean, yeah, the petrol, and
Yeah.
then the RFID,
Mm-hmm.
the toll gate. I paid for that.
Mm,
I mean, it's
okay.
already in our account, so it's
Yeah.
okay. And then the food, we just paid by ourselves,
Oh,
really.
that's good. So
Yeah.
everybody contributed.
Yeah.
Because usually when you go home or they expect you to pay
Yeah.
for all the foods,
Isn't
the
it? Yeah.
petrols, like, oh,
Yeah.
you came from UK or you came from US. Like
Yeah.
maybe you can treat us
Yeah.
because you're earning a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Yeah.
it puts too much pressure as well for us, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
But I paid for my mom and my stepdad's
Mm-hmm.
meals,
Yeah, the families.
their hotel room as well. I paid for
Mm-hmm.
them. But yeah, I think it puts a lot of pressure on us
Yeah.
for because I also met up with some of my friends from my old hospital. Like
Mm-hmm.
I met up with them, and then we were together with some of my friends who came
Mm-hmm.
from Ireland too,
Okay.
and one of my friend that came from Singapore. So
Mm-hmm.
we're all,
All
OFWs,
OFWs, yeah.
balikbayans. So what we did, because okay, who's gonna pay for this
Yeah.
for what we ate? And then we just gave our cards,
Mm-hmm.
and then the
Whoever.
waitress picked a card. So thankfully it was not my card. But
My
yeah,
God, you're
yeah, but
lucky.
I think it's fun, but yeah, I think it puts a lot of pressure on us. But
Yeah.
if you have the money, then why not, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you have the money.
yeah,
But then if you're not really earning that much or depends what
yeah,
your job is, how much you save,
yeah,
and then you need to pay the bills and then send money back home.
yeah. I
So
think
it's not
it's
easy
good to
actually.
splurge, but it's unfair for us as well because
Yeah, that's true.
we've been saving that money,
Mm-hmm.
so but that's okay.
Yeah, so you've been there in the Philippines
I
for
was there for 4 weeks.
four
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah. Then how did you feel when you came back
Oh, I was so
home?
sad. I was just, I was just
Mm-hmm.
depressed. The night, so December 31st,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it was New Year's Eve. So
Mm-hmm.
we were at my cousin's place.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of had like a family reunion where
Yeah.
we did bingo,
Oh, nice.
karaoke. Yeah, so we waited until 12 o'clock in the
Yeah.
midnight to celebrate New Year's. So 12 o'clock in the midnight, we watched fireworks and
Mm-hmm.
then we played more bingo.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized, oh my God, it's 1st
Early
of
feel,
January.
yeah.
I'm leaving tomorrow. So
Yeah. Oh my
yeah, it
gosh,
didn't
yeah.
sink into me. Like,
Yeah.
oh, like in my mind, it's still December
Yeah.
31st and I have 2 more days. No,
Mm-hmm.
I have only one more day. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, 1st of January, like around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., still together with my cousins. We were watching a movie, and then obviously I was asleep during the day.
Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't want to sleep. Like around 7 a.m. we went back home to our respective houses, and then I was sleeping around until 10 a.m. and then I forced myself to wake up because I don't want to sleep
Yeah.
on my last day here in the
Yeah, yeah.
Philippines. So yeah, I think that didn't really contribute. I was so sleepy the whole day. I planned a dinner
Yeah.
that last night. I planned a dinner with my family again.
Mhm.
So we just went for a simple dinner and then said my goodbyes
Yeah.
just to the people who won't be coming with me to the airport. So
Airport.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then 2nd of January, the
Mhm.
morning, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I was just staring at the ceiling. Oh, is
Yeah.
this really happening?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I can't believe this is really happening. And then I was texting my boyfriend because we're coming home together.
Together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like mixed emotions because at the same time, I really want to go back here
Mhm.
because I think this is my life now.
Yeah.
Like, I think back home, what I can say is I'm just a guest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all temporary, and I think
Mhm.
this is my life now. All of
Mhm.
my things are here, all of my clothes are here. So when I need something, I know it's in my flat because this is where I live now.
Yeah. And
But
your work is here
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the only thing that's keeping me in the Philippines is, my family, my loved ones.
Yeah.
So when we went, because my flight is like 10 o'clock in the evening.
Oh, that's good. At least you have at least a day.
No, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, that's what I
Mhm.
thought. I thought I would have at least one more day.
Yeah.
But it's 2nd of January. My family's so paranoid that it's gonna be traffic because
Ah.
people are coming back to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people are coming back to the
And in
city.
Manila is like,
Yeah, Manila is so traffic.
traffic. Yeah.
So we plan to go
Early.
early, like
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh my gosh.
So like
Like 8 hours
yeah,
before.
yeah. So 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we're already on the road
Yeah.
going to the airport.
Yeah.
So I'm from Bulacan,
Yeah.
so the airport is like 1 hour
1 hour and a
45
half. Yeah.
minute. Yeah. So and there was no traffic.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
there is no traffic. So we went there like
Yeah.
around 3 o'clock something, and then so we were just waiting there
Mhm.
in the car,
Mhm.
and I was just trying to cheer myself up. I have
Mhm.
my nephew in there. I was
Mhm.
just playing with my nephew. I was trying to cheer myself up. And then around 4 o'clock, five
Mhm.
o'clock,
You
it
decided to
went
go
really
in.
fast.
Yeah.
Like, what? It's already 6 o'clock because my boyfriend and
Mhm.
I said, okay, 6 o'clock, we're gonna go in there, we're gonna check in.
Yeah.
So around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I didn't notice the time. It's already 6 o'clock.
Mhm.
So we went to the like in Terminal 1. We went to
Yeah.
where we go to the departures, and then uh ask the lady where we're
Mhm.
coming in, and then I said goodbye to my
Yeah.
mom, to my aunties, my
Mhm.
cousins, my nephew, and I was just
Mhm.
I was just crying because
Yeah.
the first time I came here,
Mhm.
I didn't cry at
Oh,
all.
really?
Yeah, I didn't cry. My mom, I hugged my mom, but I didn't cry. I don't know why I didn't cry. Maybe because I don't know. I don't really know why I didn't cry that time. But
Mhm.
this time I was really crying. Maybe because it's just
You
it
were
went
there
really
for a month
fast. It
in,
went yeah, it
yeah.
was I was there for a month, but it went really fast.
Quick,
It felt
yeah.
really, really quick.
Mm.
So I was crying to my mom, and then my aunties are laughing because they were like, "Oh, this is the second time you're leaving, and you're
Yeah.
crying now." And
Yeah.
I was just sobbing, like
Mm.
crying and crying. My boyfriend over there, he was also crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then 6 o'clock, we're already inside. So
Mhm.
I did online check-in, but we still had to queue.
To queue, yeah, for the
So
bags.
yeah, and then when we got inside, like check our
Mhm.
luggages in, it was already 7 o'clock.
Mhm.
And then we went to immigration. Immigration
Mhm.
in the Philippines so strict. Like
Yeah.
they ask a lot of questions,
Questions.
they ask a lot of
Yeah.
e-visa, blah
That's
blah
true.
blah. And then you have to go to the baggage, the
Mhm.
hand carry luggage. And then by the time we're already done, it's already like 8 o'clock.
And so you're done
So
2 hours.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
we were hungry. My boyfriend and I were hungry, so I we
Hmm.
we ate one last time.
Yeah.
So
So
I
true.
ordered like some lugaw in that
Yeah.
airport. They sell some lugaw, so I ate lugaw, and then 9 o'clock we're
Mhm.
already boarding.
Mhm.
And then I was just crying at the in the plane. I was
Yeah.
crying. So I can't believe this is happening. Like,
Yeah.
it went really fast. This day went
Mhm.
really fast. Like, the focus of that day is me leaving. Like, right now, 10 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, I was just crying until now. Sometimes I still feel very sad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that's just part of who we are now. It's gonna be a routine for us, right? Yeah.
That's true. Like nobody can tell like how hard it is to
Yeah.
be an overseas worker. Like you have to experience it
Yeah.
to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just
Agreed.
to recap, so what are the requirements you need again going
Yeah.
to Philippines and coming back to UK?
So I prepared is, first of all, is my e-visa.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be, should just screenshot it or save it as a
Yeah.
bookmark on your
Mm-hmm.
phone, and eGov PH,
Mm-hmm.
and then your OEC.
Yeah.
And immigration here in the UK is very, 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 not, it's not strict.
They're
Like,
very
they ask,
lenient.
yeah, like they asked us, why did you go to the Philippines? And we both said, oh, it's for a holiday. And then he said, okay, welcome back.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Easy
So
like that.
yeah. So of course, one more thing is, of course, you have to have the money.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, e-visa, egov.ph, OEC, and then your money.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Your BRP as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
BRP.
it.
I brought it as well, but they didn't really
They
ask
didn't
for it.
really
Yeah.
check. Yeah, because some people had a problem, like they already have the e-visa and then they didn't bring their BRP.
Okay.
So I think make sure you still bring
Yeah.
both.
Yeah. Just to be sure, and also your passport.
And also your
Right.
passport,
Yeah.
yeah. So what can you like tell the people or to advise? Like, do you need to prepare before going home? Do you need to save like that?
Yeah. For me, check out the what do you mean? What do you call this?
Flights.
The flights, like, early.
Mhm.
So mine, I checked out around 1 year before.
Yeah.
I already booked my flight. January 26th of January, already booked my flight. So way, 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 way ahead. Just check the flights, and then save a lot of money. Save your annual leave as well.
Ah, yes, yes,
So
that's true.
December of
Mhm.
2023, I already requested my annual leave to my manager. I
Yeah.
already told, because a lot of people wants to go on annual leave December as
Yeah,
well.
because the holidays.
It's the holidays.
Yeah.
So like 1 year before, I already requested my annual leave. I don't want anyone to be interrupting it. So I requested my annual leave because it's 4 weeks. So yeah, so your annual leave, save it, because I didn't go to anywhere. Like, I didn't go to any holidays that year 2024, because one, I'm saving money, and two, I'm saving my annual leave.
Yeah.
So save annual leave, save your money, and be prepared,
Yeah,
because
especially
you're
your
gonna, yeah,
feelings, you know yourself, you need to be
you're
prepared.
gonna get like, really overwhelmed
Yeah.
with happiness and then with sadness, but you're gonna get over it. This is
Yeah.
what we're made for now.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Ali.
All right. Thank you very much.
And thank you everyone for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe in our channel and make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified anytime or every time we have a new vlog. Bye.
Bye.